Hey everyone, it's Hika, the internet most underrated Algerian YouTube channel, and it's time for a review. هالخطرة ماشي مسلسل ولا film. I'm reviewing this new project that is called Frostbite, which is a brand new and first ever EP from YouTuber, podcaster, comedian, actor, rapper, singer, dancer, all around internet personality. Seriously though, كاش حاجة مازال ما درهاش مراد. ايه حقا نسيت مازال متزوج. We know how passionate Mourad Oudia is about rap and music. We've seen that throughout the years when he was still a teenager. We see it in both of his main and second channel. In his main channel, we see funny videos like Rap vs Reality and also some tracks from time to time. And for his second channel, which is Internet Kids, that is a collaborative channel. اللي فيها many different artists working together. And for those who never heard about it, then it's definitely worth checking. So this is not a random phase or a sudden crossover from mainly a comedian to a rapper. It's the opposite. Mourad has been doing this for years. It's just that it wasn't his main focus. Up until the last few years, he seems more openly and publicly comfortable in taking risks when it comes to his music career. And honestly, he seems excited and happy about it. We know how many numbers Mourad Oudia can bring to the table with his big following. And we are seeing more and more internet personas making successful crossovers into other sectors of the entertainment industry. One of the most obvious is Joji and his break-off from Filthy Frank character.
Hamburger please!
ما لا إذا هادو يقدروا يديروها, then I don't see any reasons why Mourad cannot. Because I sincerely think he is serious about music and the talent is definitely there. So I wish him a successful career in music. Frostbite. Like Mourad Oudia explained previously in his Instagram stories, why did you name the EP Frostbite? And I guess for those who missed it, it's pretty much a condition that is caused by severe cold. For example, كي تطلع الجبل كل ما تزيد تطلع كل ما يزيد البرد. So this condition make your fingers or some other body parts turn black. So you pretty much obtain the N-word pass, then you lose it with losing your fingers. It pretty much means that it's harder to stay in the top, and just because you made it to the top doesn't necessarily mean that you're happy. So yeah, that's for the title. Just wanted to mention this because I think it's a very interesting title. I'm obviously gonna start with the intro, or let's say INTROUDIA. Well, intros in every music project, whether an EP or an album, it's what gives a representation to what direction is the project gonna take. Pretty much static لمحة عامة عليه. So I find INTROUDIA to be a brilliant track as an intro because it tackles everything the EP is about. From him saying that a lot of content creators are trying their hardest to reach his level, but no one really could replicate what Mourad Oudia has done so far.
كل عام نديرهم كومبات في الجيم وانا ليزي مادام حد ما ديباساني فاد الجيم وما ترقوا قاع العروقه وراهم فليفر 10% وانا غير بكلاكات علاز ماشي منطقه في الجيم قاعد دايم
علاز بكلاكات ماشي منطقه في الجيم. I guess that's a double meaning that he's not even trying and he's still winning, and also it's a reference for the anime One Piece. Luffy, he wears claquette, so yeah, it's a pretty cool line. Also in INTROUDIA, he takes some shots towards people/haters that judge him for making a rap EP باسكو كاين بزاف اللي يقولوا لها خلي الراب كبير عليك ماشي تاعك. And I find that to be so ignorant باسكو you don't need to be from the hood or a gangster or have a criminal record in order to be a certified rapper. And people that do one thing and are known for that thing can also branch out and do other things. For example, Mourad is known to be a comedian, but he also can rap and do many things. So
shut the fuck up.
My favorite line on this track is I'm going crazy like Kanye West and people thinks I'm an influencer like Kanye West. Is Kim even a West anymore? Bro, I swear to God, الكلبة be cheating every week, but it is what it is. معليش خويا ما يبوش رجال. The rest of the track, Mourad say he won't change no matter what happens, and no one could change or force him into something that goes against his beliefs. Also, he finished the track with a clear message.
Yeah, hologram قاعوا لو اليوم hologram في انستغرام عايشين دي فانتازم dans un monde virtuel et plus gars les influenceurs influençables.
Next track is Podcasteur. The second track was a mixed blend of him showcasing his rapping skills and proudly flexing what he has achieved so far in his career, which is rightfully so. بس كما كحتى يوتيوبر في الجزائر دار كيما دار مراد.
ياو شحال من نكبلصتك في الراب ديالك بودكاستير اللي جاي سلوقي في لافريفي مي هافي واي في الكارير قاعد في الدار كي بنت الناس ونجيري صوالحي كالماستر ولكن هما زعما مجنونه مالا انا جوست باستر ياو.
It's not my favorite track, but it's still enjoyable. Another track that I find very interesting is 406. Déjà read the name of it, you are already invested in the track before even listening to it. Now I think this track has the most interesting beat on the entire EP. He featured TSK and both equally murdered the beat. Also there's something about the hook. Like when I first heard it, I was like, what is this? Then I don't know, somehow it grows on you. I was dead ass repeating the lyrics. Bro, my mom was like,
look, that's not my son.
She thinks I lost my fucking mind or something. I don't know, I don't blame her. One more thing I noticed is the use of fictional characters in this EP. Like he even name dropped Kratos, which is a character from God of War. Next two tracks on the EP are just catchy. The hooks are very memorable. The first one is Bande, Dessinée, where it sounds like Mourad is rapping his ass off a little bit with a lot of passion. Another track with another feature called Cmplx with Adlene. The instrument in this track is easily one of my favorites. This is the type of song that you can't resist but dance to or at least vibe while listening to it.
Funny, عايش وسط الداركنس تهوس وين راني هايم like a homeless مش بطلع صاليف جرينا more knowledge post the kids to all this ما عنديش الكومبلكس bad boys my niggas my love it's our choice بين نعيش ولا الله God bless.
Although they say save the worst for the last, it's not the case with Frostbite. The last track on the record is Ouedkniss, which I've seen so many people say how good it is. I even remember the first comment I read was like, this song is a masterpiece. So I went in with high expectations and I was not disappointed.
كان في عمري 8 سنين الدنيا كانت سامبل ما فيهاش لي كومبليكاسيون ما فيهاش لي زوبليغاسيون كنا عايشين قاع بيس كنت نقرا في البريمير ضارب عشقه فينا جلاء قلبتي تالمون بال كل يوم النوط فرحان موجد ادواتي مريح موراها في الصف نقرا فيها تقول لي مورا تسلف لي انا مرصات.
Mourad sounds overcome with emotions in this track when he talk about his roots and where he came from and how it all started in Benisov. I somehow understand why people find this track great. There are many reasons, but mainly it's because it's heartfelt and you almost feel like you are part of the conversation that they are having. I think it's the only track where Mourad really channeled his emotions through his vocals and bars, and that makes it memorable. There are so many parts on this track that are relatable and feel nostalgic. Thematically, this song reminds me a lot of Tyler the Creator, Wilshire in terms of deep emotions and style. Overall, going into this project, I was expecting more emotional tracks. From the title Frostbite, it seemed like I was led to believe that he was gonna talk about how does it feel to be at the top and the struggle that he found being a big star. But all tracks had a similar approach except Oudia, and that's what makes the track stands out above the rest. Honestly, I wanna see a music video of Oudia where it maybe take a place in Benisov. I think it will be a very wholesome video to watch. But it leaves me worried post this record about Mourad Oudia's future in music, because anyone can drop a banger but not everyone can translate their emotions through music, and if you don't give the audience the opportunity to connect with you in a deeper level, they are just gonna move on. But Mourad has built a huge internet multimedia empire, so who knows if he really need his music to hit like that in order to be a successful venture. I mean, I guess there was some tracks that I liked and thought were cool, but at the end of the day, is this a passion project or a vanity project, or is it an attempt to something greater in the future? I guess that's a question for him to answer. Also, if I didn't know who this was وجا واحد قال لي هك سمح ال EP, I would probably assume that this is a professional rapper that has been doing this for years. Like almost everything about this EP was top notch, from the lyrics to the production level. Speaking of that, shout out to all the producers behind this project. You guys really nailed it. But that's for the review. My rating for the EP is gonna be a 7, and honestly والله لا زعما زوين الله يبارك. Also, I'm gonna call Mourad Oudia on Discord and see what he thinks. وش رايك في الاي بي مراد؟
لا زوين هذا عنده فلو زوين هذا
اها زوين ايه قلت لهم بلي زوين انا زعما
90 لا زوين يعني شغل يوتيوبر هذا
ايه دي بودكاستر برك والله تحير كيفاش لا جيناس اسكت يا مراد خليني نهضر. At the end, I just want to say I'm not a music expert, I'm just a guy that I love and appreciate good music, so I guess I'm allowed to have an opinion. And yeah, if you enjoyed the review then like and subscribe. We're close to 1k subscribers, so please help me to get to it before the end of the year. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite tracks on the EP. And one more thing, don't forget to join our Discord server. We have a lot of cool and wholesome people out there, so feel free to join us. And as always, take care.